It is not by physical force, but a calm and centered mind that a relationship is formed. Like any relationship that is worth having, you cannot force it or try to rush it. It must happen naturally and feel effortless. Everything that happens first happens in the mind. Breathe deeply through your belly. Close your eyes. Visualize and feel yourself believing that you can do it with every breath that you take. Once you feel calm and confident, believing that you have everything within you to accomplish anything that you set your mind to, you are ready to begin. And today marks the beginning. It is the beginning of the Necro. Now, the Necro has been featured on the channel before. However, today's the coming of the Necro. It is it. It is time. It is time. So, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Oh my god. So today, we are creating an Enigma. We are creating that armor that has 45 Treachery. That's what it's called. We're creating an Insight from an Eth Thresher. We're also creating Amrau Malus Stone, a Call to Arms. And for me personally, this is the most exciting part of the whole thing. The grand finale, if you will. We're going to identify an unidentified small charm. A unique small charm. Now, for anybody who plays Pluggy, or any sort of single player, whatever, or anything that's not Battle.net, this isn't a big deal. But for anybody who plays Battle.net, to get one of these charms, you essentially have to make at least an Enigma for a really bad one. But to get an unidentified, unique small charm, you would need basically 3 Enigmas. You would need basically about 3 Enigmas in order to get this small charm. Oh, what a happy day it is! Oh my god! Woo! My god, this is happening today. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So, let's go over real quick about the Necro. He's using a Heart of the Oak for right now, just because I need to save a little bit of space. Because he also does have his 8 to Bone Spear White Wand. He does have a 5 to Bone Spear Demon Head. He does have a 20 faster cast rate. 1 to Necro skills, it's a temporary. It's a temporary. I just needed the 20 faster cast rate. That was super important. And to get it with 1 Necro is pretty cool for a temporary. He also has a 6 to Bone Spear, 1 to Decrepify Head. This one has a little bit of faster cast rate in case I want to go with like a 210, because there's some 210s ones out there. And this head also has Revive. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a really fun Necro. I cannot believe it's happening. I cannot believe it's happening. He does meet 125 faster cast rate. He does meet 86 faster hit recovery. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and I just got this one too. This one's pretty cool. Also, really difficult to find and very expensive, but so cool. 7 or 7? Do I have 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 12 is 72, I think. And then plus 10 with these unbelievable triple resistance. The cold resistance isn't really that great, but look at that. 40 to fire resistance? That is insane. 5 to replenish life. Insane. And it also has faster hit recovery, so that means I have 82 faster hit recovery. So with 1 small charm, where is it? This one. With 1 small charm, I now have 87 faster hit recovery. With the Griffins chammed out, plus Heart of the Oak, Arachnid's Mesh, Trang Owl Heavy Bracers, 2 rings, faster cast rate rings. Right now, these are the life setup for as much life as I possibly can get. Although I am going to probably use max block or like 50% block setup. So I got 30 dexterity on these two. This one has a 30-20 mod, so that means I can get it roughly up to about 50% chance to block with not that much invested into dexterity. Right now I have about 27, so you're probably looking at about, what, maybe like 40, 50-ish into dexterity, which is perfect because I have a whole bunch into strength right now, and he's only level 83. I don't even know if I've done all that quest yet. I guess I have, whatever. Oh, interesting. So, I guess I've done all my quests. The only thing left for this necro really to do is to become fully geared out and to become level 95 is what you want. You really want level 95 because you want to maximize your synergies into Bone Spear. But at about level 90, he'll be good to go. At about level 90, he'll be pretty good to go. So my skills is I have absolutely nothing invested into the curse tree. Realistically, most necros have like 1 to amplify damage for poison and bone. But with my current head situation, I mean, if I have Decrepify right there, and I have Confuse right there, which I'm really curious to try, and I also have Lower Resist right here, along with another 3 to Bone Spirit. So I'm kind of covered on curses. If I find a 2 to Necromancer, 3 to Bone Spear with 1 to amplify damage Necro Head, I might pull the trigger on it. But for right now, we're not doing that. Also on Switch, we're also going to make the call to arms in this flail. Not a good idea to put it in flail, but we're going to do it anyways. And I have a 35 faster cast rate Spirit Monarch on Switch. This is probably going to use for bow, but for right now, I could also use it on Switch right here, and then swap out this Griffins for a Shaco, and one of these rings for like a Bull Cathos, some kind of setup like that. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna let this necro flow. It's going to be built naturally. Every single piece on this necro was gathered with the thought that someday, this is gonna happen. Today is that day. Today is that day. Today is that day. Oh my god. I know I've wasted a lot of time talking about it. And I know I've introduced a whole bunch already. This is also a Magic Find setup, but where do I start? Where indeed? Let's start by crafting our first CTA on this character. Amral Mal is this is gonna give battle orders. Let's see how this goes. Ral Mal Ist. Here we go. Oh. Okay, so it's 3 to battle orders. So this season I've created a 1 bow, a 2 bow, and now I've created a 3 to battle orders call to arms. Most people wouldn't be hype about this, but considering that I've already gotten enough trash rolls on this call to arms, I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna stay positive about it. Next, let's craft the Enigma. Ja, Ith, Burr. My god, do you know how difficult it is to find these things? Just a jaw is ridiculous hours. This game represents mostly hours, and this jaw is ridiculous hours. Let's do it. Ja, Ith, 761 out of a possible 775 to 750. So it's mid-range again. This is a mid-range necro so far. And I have 189 strength. Obviously, that is too much. We're going to have to bring that down, but let's not worry about that just yet. Let's just enjoy the moment, you know. Let's appreciate the fact that we've just put the very first and last Enigma that this Necromancer will ever wear. This Enigma will die with this Necromancer. It will never leave. It's just stuck right here forever. Now, I did choose a 12 enhanced defense mage plate. I think I just chose it because I've had it for a long time, and I said, one day, it's gonna happen. One day. Today was that day, and I'm so glad that you chose to join me on this one. Oh man, this is crazy. This is insane. Alright, next up, let's create our mercenary. Start right here with his 951 def Archon plate. Now, on my sorceress, she has a mage plate F, and I kind of like it, so we're gonna see which one is better. Shale, Thul, Lem. Shale. Thule. Lem. Treachery. I almost have these rune words inscribed in my head. I'm not a tattoo kind of person, but if I was to get one, it would definitely be of the most legendary rune words that have shaped my personal life. I mean, how many hours did each of us spend trying to get stuff like this? It's ridiculous. Absolutely insane.
Put that to good use.
Now that he has his 45 increased attack speed with chances to strike Venom and Fade, definitely powerful. Right now he's using a giant skull with some more increased attack speed. I'm gonna replace that eventually. I just thought it was super cool. Anyways, it is now time to create your insight, because a Necromancer without an insight, what the hell is that, you know? Let's see. Let's hope for a 17 meditation. 16 meditation. There we go. 16 meditation. That is pretty good, actually. That's really the only statistic that you care about in this one. I mean, a little bit more to critical strike would have been cool. More enhanced damage would have been cool. But 16 meditation is what I needed.
I'll put that
and I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mercenary. Hope that you put that to good use, like you said. Now, let's go ahead and refill our inventory. I got a couple all resistance charms. I'm not sure I'm gonna need them. And I also really stacked heavy on these 20 life small charms. Again, I don't think I'm gonna need them, but I stacked them. And I was also thinking about putting that in right there, or maybe putting that right there and then shamming this out and then using that against, like, yeah, we'll figure it out as it comes. Right now it has a 8 to dex, something to light resistance, like 10 to light resistance or something like that. Wasn't that great of a jewel, but it was something to fill that spot, because I put a hole in it and I thought it needed something. He also needs his recovery. He needs a little bit more life. And I got a feeling that tonight is gonna be a good night. So with this setup, I'm at 4.7k bone spear, and again, all I put is 1 into clay golem. Everything else has been into the bone synergy tree, maxing out bone wall and bone prison first, because those are synergies of the bone armor, which helps a ton. That helps a ton. I mean, it's so helpful just to max those out first. Next, you maxed out bone spear, then you maxed out bone spirit. But me personally, I maxed out bone spirit. Some people like to max out teeth first, because it does send out 24 teeth that are doing like 900 damage each, which is kind of cool. Me personally, I don't like that. I like bone spirit a little bit better. But my Necromancer is doing not bad. I mean, he still has to get reallocated his stats, because 380 vitality is just not gonna be enough. It's just not. But we're working on this. It's slow. It's a slow process. We're still learning him. We are still learning him. Gonna put that right there. I need one faster hit recovery for right now. Also, I guess I could put 20 to life. 20 to life. And pretty much this is what his setup is gonna be almost exclusively. Now it is the moment. It is time. We've completed the necro. Pretty much. Pretty much he's completed. He's gonna need a token still. He's not done yet. But it's time. Okay. So if I had to guess, I'm gonna guess 10 stats, 20 resistance, and 5 to experience. Those are the only 3 variables that occur on this small charm. Very, very rare. In order to get this small charm, you have to sell to Charcy anywhere between 80 and 120 Stone of Jordans. Do you know how long it takes to find a Stone of Jordan? Do you know how long it takes to find 80 Stones of Jordan? Do you know how long it takes to crack all of that and still not have enough to get one of these? Well, today I got one, and it's happening. Now, this moment is very, very special. It is unbelievably amazing. Let's ride. Tome of Identify. 1025. 1025. 1025. Oh my god, my eyes are closed. My eyes are closed. I just identified it. My eyes are still closed. What is it? 1611.9. Oh my god. Really? The resistance was the only thing I wanted perfect. 1611.9. Well, okay, so I've maxed out the 3 most important ones. That's kind of cool. How does it look with the white? Alright, not that good. Well, that's not bad. I mean, that's not horrible. That's definitely not the worst that it could be. It's absolutely not the worst. I mean, I've definitely had worse resistances before.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Does it now? Sorry, I had to create a hotkey. Right now, he's running 2.129 life. We'll fix that. He's got 140 seconds, so he's got 2 minutes and 20 seconds of battle orders. That should be just about enough. And 5.7k bone spear. Is that 125 FCR? Let me double check here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 125 faster cast rate necro using 8 to bone spear, white wand, 5 to bone spear, rare head. I need to get a better amulet, but this is about what the setup is gonna be. This is just about what the setup is gonna be, pretty much. Now, in other instances, I'm gonna have this and this, like this. So I get an extra little bit of bone spear damage, an extra little bit of life. Interesting. We're gonna have to map this out, but this is the setup. This is how we're rolling with it, and you know, I'm actually a little bit disappointed on this Annie roll. I was really hoping for better resistance, but you know, I'm just grateful that I managed to make it to today. Today was the day that my necro was born. And I'm so happy that everyone was here to witness this with me. And I'm so happy that everything worked out today. It's been a good day. I hope you have a good life. I hope everything is going good out there for you guys. And I wish everyone the best. Peace out, y'all.